5 months.
There's your
That
grandson.
egg baby.
Hey,
You
beautiful.
look, you look kind of familiar.
Yeah?
I think I saw you a while ago.
We talked earlier.
Huh?
We did talk on the phone earlier.
I thought I saw you.
No,
I told you.
I haven't seen you since Tuesday.
I told you my brain was fucked up,
I know.
Jamie. It's just sick.
Is there a way? Is there any way?
I
Is
don't know.
there any way to set the iPad like on it and let work by
I
itself?
don't know how to do it.
To the next one?
I don't know where she is.
I'm right here.
Oh.
Right here. What's wrong?
Trying.
Jamie, did we do it wrong?
No, not wrong.
Oh, okay.
Is there a way to stand this up in the stand so I can see?
Oh, okay.
Stick back here, and I can't figure it.
Here.
I'm too dense to
It's
figure
okay.
anything out.
Is there a way to just put it? Is there any way to put it on her like a little table and angle it towards her?
We can, but we gotta find a place to stick it in there.
Here, you want to, here, hold this out, and you just hold him for a minute. Right here. I'm gonna turn you around, okay? I gotta turn you around.
Yeah, take a
That
look.
way you don't have to hold it.
But I want to hold him.
You want to hold him?
Yeah, I want to hold you too.
My grandson.
That's your baby. Here.
He's one of them.
Here, I'm gonna put you up here, okay?
Yeah, I'm her gray-haired chin baby.
That's okay.
So
I love you anyway when the whole head gets gray.
Aww.
Well, thank you. But it's never gonna go gray, Grandma.
Yes, it is.
What not?
See, that ain't all. Let me tell you something else, Jamie. One more thing.
Is
Yeah,
that
what's up?
better, guys?
That
That's
hair,
fantastic.
that hair down there by your weenie will too.
What?
It will go white.
Tell her that's TMI.
Well, that's why I just bought hair coloring for that, so we're good.
Oh, did you? I don't know. I don't think I'd put hair coloring down around that thing.
Make sure
Oh,
you're
no?
okay. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't put hair coloring down around that thing down there. You might give it some sort of a virus.
Well, definitely get a rash.
That's probably where the coronavirus came from. They were.
I love it.
Oh, it looks
They
like
were
George has the
putting-
cone of shame on.
He does.
Judge, oh baby,
Leg.
oh.
What happened to his leg?
He has a bed
Oh.
sore.
Oh, okay.
Poor baby.
What? Jamie, what's the meeting password? I don't know it.
Zoom. If it
Zoom.
asks for one, it shouldn't ask for one.
Well, I guess Matt's not cool like us. So George has to wear the cone of shame, and he has to have that bandage with a donut on it, wrapped on it.
Oh, I know.
Cream.
I see George. He's got a blue one this time, but
I would go with this one.
I see
Yeah,
Jerry too.
we threw away the old one because we were like, oh, he doesn't need it anymore. And then he did this like 2 days.
Well, that'll prove you don't throw anything away ever, because you will need it within 2 weeks.
Yep. Look at him.
Oh,
Well, if you have a pet, you always need it. You will always need a cone of
There's
shame.
my baby.
He does
George.
not look happy.
No, he doesn't look happy.
He'd be
No, he's
happy.
cold.
Oh,
Look at those
poor-
droopy eyes.
Right? Is he on drugs?
hello.
Stop
Hello,
making fun of my
George.
dog, Mom.
He is.
Hello, George.
I can't help it. He has droopy
Hello.
eyes now. He's looking old
He's
now.
just tired, Mom.
Hello, George.
You're keeping
My
him from going to his
grandbaby.
nap.
My granddoggy. That's my
Keeping him from going to his
granddoggy.
nap, Mom.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. That's my granddoggy.
Since everybody knows he's not turning gray, he's turning brown.
You got a young man. You have to learn to listen and take directions. You cannot lick and bite and chew at your sores. Now,
Okay, yes,
listen,
Grandma.
listen.
Oh,
Let me tell you something, George. Look at that. Look at that shit on my leg.
Oh my, that does not look
Don't
good.
close your eyes. Oh, that's a damn sock.
Apparently she could be in the way she. Apparently she can be in the Rockettes.
Whoa,
See them,
that's
see
sore.
them,
Right there.
see them sores on my leg?
Yeah.
Yep.
What you did there, George?
See? Now, if the nurses ever remember to give me the medicine that they tell me the doctor called in on Monday, then I can put medicine on mine.
Is that
But
the
nobody has remembered that.
Is that the cream?
Yep,
Is it the cream? Okay.
yep. Nobody has remembered that, Danny. Isn't that nice of them? See
Yeah.
why I want to go out of here. I think half of what's wrong with me is they're not giving me the right
You are very
medicine, and there's something wrong with them. I think I'm getting medicines that aren't mine, and God only knows what else. So that's what I'm telling you,
Yeah,
Danny.
Hello.
That's what I'm telling you. I have to get out of here. And Matt's going to help me get my car. Right, Matt? Matt?
Yes, we're
You're
going
gonna,
with that Nissan Sentra.
I don't care. Nissan Sentra, give me the Escapade. I don't care what the shit it is. Give me the jack off one.
Come here.
Whatever. I don't
is that
care.
Bailey?
As long as I have a car. Where's Bailey? Is he with you?
Yeah, he's with
that was
Brenda's not.
Uncle Jim was trying to get him, but he's running away.
Randy. You look like a car.
Brenda's not, so you don't.
What's Bailey growling at?
No, that wasn't growling. That was just noise.
That was Jeff's car. He's
Oh,
driving
good.
on a gravel road or something.
Oh, okay.
Where are you guys going, Jeff and Jessica?
They're fleeing the law.
I don't
Go
think they're
hot shot.
talking either way.
What?
Going to hot
I don't
shot.
think they're talking to
Oh.
anybody anyway. They're mad at everybody. So
Well, we're out driving because it's an 80
Sam.
and on 106.5.
well, I'm mad at everybody too, so that's okay. You can be mad at everybody if you want. I don't blame you. But they don't have you locked down in jail like they do me.
Well, I'm married. It's kind of the same thing.
Huh? Who is?
It's like, hey,
What are you jabbering about, Jeffrey?
I said I'm married. It's like prison.
Oh, for God's sake. You don't know what it's like, Jeffrey. And if you call that marriage to Jessica something like that, you're nuttier than a fruitcake.
You only get to see.
You
public-
don't know. You don't know what lockup is, Jeffrey. You don't have any idea what lockup is. If
Well,
you come
I
over
do
here,
gotta say though, Grandma,
what?
I do gotta say your cell looks a lot nicer than the ones at the place I work.
Really? Well, I do have curtains.
Oh,
I do have
yeah.
curtains
Those
and-
don't have mattresses or pillows or blankets or windows.
He
Well,
really does work
Yeah,
at a
you've got
jail.
windows,
I
you've got
did-
blankets
I-
and a mattress and pillows.
I didn't have a window. And I do, yes, I do have a window now, finally, and blinds, and some
You do?
curtains, but I'm still locked up. What can I tell you? Locked down. That's what it is, lockdown.
You got to
Locked up,
see me in
locked down.
person yesterday.
We're in lockdown.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
interesting that lock up and lock down mean pretty much the same thing.
Yes,
And
I
locked
know.
in.
And
Like,
locked in, but not locked out. That's different.
That's different.
yeah. I'm in
Not 3 or
lockdown.
4 though.
I'm in lockdown, Matt. That's what they call it in jail. What's the cough about, Jim? What are you
What?
coughing, Jim? Why are you coughing?
Coronavirus!
Why am I coughing?
Yes.
I don't get enough sleep.
I feel that.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's
And you
allergies.
think you're gonna get enough sleep this weekend? You're nuttier than a fruitcake.
Sunday I will. I'll sleep in Sunday. I got to work tomorrow.
You're gonna. Okay. When are you leaving for your float trip?
That's 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was this weekend.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, you
They'll-
would be nuttier than a fruitcake to think that you were going to get a bunch of sleep on the float trip.
Yeah.
that's what I thought. That's
I
what
mean,
I
I guess
thought.
you can sleep on the floats, but that always brings the risk of floating past camp.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
No one else
Yeah.
is going to be sober enough to notice you floating away.
No, nobody would know.
Well,
I've never had a problem.
4
watch
hours later, we'll be like, "Where's Uncle Jim? I
saw.
swear he was with us."
somebody out of the bunch of you, keep an eye on him. I don't want to lose him too.
Oh, we'll keep an eye on
We
him.
all try to keep an eye on each other.
I'm already losing too many of my family as it is. So let's not do that. Has anybody heard about Barbara?
Yes, Mike's over there now. He said that the main nurse was on break, but the break nurse told him that Barb has had a little bit of a rough day. They had to give her a little extra sedation to calm her down. And he's on his way. He's going to see if he can get a little more information. So that's why he's probably running late.
Who?
Mike. He's over there. He went over to see Barb today.
Okay.
So she had a rough day today, the nurse said. She kept getting agitated. Like when he was there and you were zoomed in, she had a good day that day. But
Good.
Mandy said yesterday when she went, Barb was
Mandy.
agitated. And then the nurse said again today she was agitated.
Mandy was there yesterday.
Yeah. So Mandy said mostly she just sat in the room and didn't talk. So Mike, when you were on the Zoom call, Mike was watching her blood pressure.
Yeah, he said she was doing pretty good till right at the end there.
And she only went to 145. But when other people have been in the room, she's gotten up as high as 195.
Oh.
But she calms down.
her.
They just have to sedate her. They think it might be the tube
She
that's
needs
causing.
her mama. She needs her mama. That's what she needs.
Well, tomorrow when Jim goes, if he knows what time, maybe you can zoom in and talk with her while, like you did with Mike.
Oh shit.
Because
Oh shit!
I'm
it's
sorry.
probably about the same.
There is no reason they couldn't make an exception and let me out of this damn place to go see her. It's ignorant.
Well, like me, I was supposed to go today, but I found out yesterday that the visiting hours were 10 to 6. There was no way for me to get home, take a shower, wash all my COVID off, change fresh clear clothes, and go down and see Barb. I can't afford to take COVID down there to her.
No, you sure can't.
So I'm going tomorrow, but I'll come home from work, I'll shower, get in a fresh change of clothes, and then I will go down there. But I'm not going to take a chance on going down there straight from work or without showering. I just not going to do it.
No, you can't.
She doesn't need to be exposed to that.
No, she sure doesn't. She sure does.
So
Thank you. Thank
so-
you, Jim.
so he can do the Zoom like you're doing right now, just like you did with Mike.
Okay.
So that'll be, and then
and
you'll
watch
be the
your
first
blood.
person to see her twice.
And watch your blood pressure.
And he'll be, yeah, Jim just has to watch her blood pressure.
Okay.
145 is fine. Mike said most of the time she was 110 or below when you guys were there. Just right at the end, she got a little anxious and moved up just a little, and that's when he had you guys stopped talking to her.
Yeah, he said maybe it's too much talk right now.
So Mandy found that when she was in the room and not talking to her, it was better. But she feels like Mandy felt like her mom knew because her eyes were opening a little. Both of her eyes, not just her left eye, like it was.
Yeah.
Sarah or Mandy?
Mandy.
Mandy's,
Oh,
in
Mandy's
town.
in town?
She's
Yeah.
in Maryland Heights,
Oh, okay.
so you can call her if you want. But so Mike's supposed to be finding out how she's doing, and then I'll give you more specifics. He was hoping to be
Okay.
before the Zoom meeting was over,
Well,
but
you
I don't
can
know
only
what time the
use
nurse
it.
got back.
You can only cover so many bases, Danny, for God's sake. And I'm sorry that I've just dropped all this shit in your lap. All of your lap. I should be there.
Are you
Well,
reading text, Mike? Jamie? So
What?
Mike just said text and Jamie's
yeah, I
reading it.
can read it. You can read it.
Go ahead.
Says, talk to the nurse and the doctor. She is stable. The main issue is that when they lower her sedative dose so she can breathe on her own, her blood pressure goes too high. But the doctor is happy with her cognitive responses, like raise your arm, leg, squeeze my hand, looks good. She actually
Good.
passes the breathing test. Just an issue with the blood pressure when they reduce the sedative to get her ready to breathe on her own. Doctor said her lungs are looking good.
Good.
So that's Mike's report. So that's why he must have said because he knew he wouldn't make it back.
I just saw Mike and Barb connect to the Zoom call.
What?
I'm seeing a
He's
box of
fine.
Mike and Barb.
We're right here. Yeah, I saw that too.
Connect.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
So now you can
Hi.
see her, Joanne.
You want
Hi.
to say hi to Barb?
Sure. Hi, baby.
Here, I'll make her bigger. How's that?
What do you think about that brother of yours? He's gonna make you bigger. Bless his
Yeah, look
heart.
at that belly.
Oh, I tell you.
Looks pretty good.
Hi.
Well,
Hi,
there's-
sweetheart.
There's the blood pressure.
Oh, that
Little
looks
in-
good.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Looks
Come on,
good.
look at the oxygen.
I wish my blood pressure looked like that.
Well, look at her oxygen. 100%.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
She started
good.
first. 101 maybe. 99.
That's okay.
Okay, there's always room for improvement. But anyway, so he said the main issue is the contention that the sedative they use so that she could tolerate they have to take her off the sedative so that she'll be able to breathe on her own. And when they do, her blood pressure goes too high and she gets agitated. So they're trying to figure out that little chemistry issue.
I'll be
They have
damned.
to take the catheter out and they're taking out whatever they can. She was running a fever,
Oh,
but they did blood work, so they don't have those results back. So they're just reducing all risk. So they're pulling out any tubes they can.
Right.
They don't know if it's infection. Sometimes medicines can cause it. He said there's 30,000 things
That's
that can
true.
cause it. He says just a symptom, so they're looking for a cause.
And maybe there's none. Maybe it's just one of those things.
She did do her breathing on her own. He was happy with it. And then they did the cognitive thing with, raise your arm, raise your leg,
Yeah.
my hand, and she did all that stuff. But then
Well,
while
that's
she's
good.
while she's at that level of consciousness, her blood pressure went up from 130 to like almost 240, I think.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
So then they had to cancel the concept of pulling that out and resedate her and all that.
Oh, Barbara. Sweetheart, get well.
Yeah,
Please.
I can only imagine being in that situation. Then you start to come awake and you realize you got all that stuff on you. I'd be freaking out too.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So would I.
I've been telling her all my pandemic jokes. I got her blood pressure from 106 to 110.
No, there you go.
That's it.
No,
Running
Dad,
up.
you're moving it the wrong direction.
Well, no, actually, because the sedatives they had an issue with it becoming too low.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
there you
that's-
go. That's good then.
That's true.
Yeah, it's Mike's story and he's sticking to it.
Yep.
I don't blame him. Stick to the best one. That police car hit me. I
No,
don't
Dad,
care
see, we
what.
got to get it lower so when it goes up, when they take them off.
I don't
then
care what the
it's-
damn policeman
at
says.
a
Yeah.
normal
I used to hit my
amount.
head on Jim's fist
Oh, the
when we were
policeman.
kids.
Sorry.
So what time are you going tomorrow, Jim?
You don't know.
It was probably going to be around 3 or 4, I'm guessing. I hope to be out of work by 2, home, showered, leave here by 3. Is my hopes and my dreams.
So be there by 4.
Well, do the
Like I
best.
said, I definitely need to take a shower before I go and get fresh clothes on. I don't want to go down there not without a shower. Just,
What are you
Let's make
doing?
sure.
Shoveling the barn tomorrow?
no, because I'm working, I'm around all that COVID, I feel. And I just don't
Oh, I
think
see.
I don't need it sticking to me somewhere and then me bringing it into her. It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
Good idea.
I want to lower the risk as much as possible.
I think shovel manure would have been a better one, but
That's true.
Well, just don't worry about that. Just do the best you can, Jim, and we'll work with it. She'll just explain to her that how you're gonna have to do it tomorrow.
Well,
She'll understand.
I worry about everything. It's my job. I even worry about the price of eggs in China. So that's what I do for a
Well,
living.
Jim, you got
I don't
that.
care about those guys anymore.
How
Boy,
is
I
the
don't
price
either.
of eggs in
No, I
China?
don't either.
Ed probably,
And I'll make damn sure I don't buy anything that was made in China.
yeah, well, unfortunately, all of our face masks and PPEs come from China as of right now, so far.
Well, then by God, make your own.
Well, you know,
Danny knows somebody that makes them.
Yeah, a lot of people are. We've started.
According to
Dad got a
the
fancy one made for him.
television, there's a lot of people making their own.
right. But I bet they don't.
Because they say because the television says the ones you're buying aren't necessarily very good. They're not thick enough. They're
I'd be
just
willing to
like,
wait. They let you in Barb's room with just ordinary face cloth.
huh?
I would say I bet they don't let you in Barb's room with just any ordinary face cloth. It better be a store-bought one.
Actually, they
Ask
did.
Oh,
Ask
did they?
them. All you gotta do is ask them.
Yeah. Different people have gone in different ones. As long
Okay.
as you have a face mask, you're okay. Any kind.
I got a really cute cardinal one. One of my customers made.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you could wear that one.
Okay, I'll do that.
all you gotta do is ask them, Jim.
I'm surprised. Mike, did they give you that one, Mike? Mike,
Are you're breaking up, Danny. What'd
did
you
they
say?
give you that one, or I said, did they make you
No,
that one?
I brought my own.
Okay. So the one
Well-
you have is your.
Yeah, it's the one from work.
Okay,
Well,
looks like a pretty nice one.
We get a new one every day.
Oh, wow. Few important.
Huh. Well, like I said, people make them, and there's a lot of different people making them. So
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sure you can get them somewhere, because they've been advertising them on television. So
Well, I wasn't so sure they'd let you in the barber's room with just a homemade one. I wasn't sure.
well, that's what I said. Ask them.
Well, Danny said yes, it's okay.
Well, then that's all you need.
Yeah,
Because when Elmer went, he had one that he wore in, that he brought, a face cloth that was made.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get to go up that day. I was just making sure he knew where he was at.
Where he was going.
Yeah.
Well,
And just so everybody knows, Mandy, say
Danielle, you're
until
breaking up really
Barb
bad.
is much better.
Nobody's here. Come on.
Oh,
well, you
Yeah, you're
all,
breaking up.
no, they're both.
you all
I
are
said
breaking-
Mandy's planning on staying until
Who-
Barb is doing much better.
Who
Mandy.
is staying? Mandy?
Okay.
Mandy is here. She drove down.
Oh my God. That's a long drive. God bless her.
Yeah, so she got here Wednesday and she went Thursday and she stayed the whole day, and she's gonna go Monday to see her.
Oh, bless her heart. She
Unless-
is
Unless something would happen, but right now it looks like with the report Mike gave us, Barb's doing pretty good.
stable anyway.
Yeah.
Sounds like that's good. Well, I hadn't heard anything, so I thought I'd call this morning and see if anybody else had heard anything, and I didn't never get an answer. And then I waited a while, and I called again, and I didn't get an answer, and then I called again, didn't get an answer. Now I'm starting to worry, saying, well, okay, now what?
Right.
Nobody's answering. What's gone wrong now?
Well,
So-
I'll call you every time I hear anything.
Anything different?
I'll let you know. Okay?
Anything different than what we know? You don't have to
Right.
call me.
If we hear anything different, I'll let you know. Or
Yeah.
Mike will, or Jim will. Somebody will.
Well,
The
Yeah.
doctor
I
and the
tried
nurse, the doctor and the nurse, they're both from Texas.
Yeah, I try to let them know.
oh, great.
Oh, they are?
They're travelers, so they're like the nurse is only up for like 3 weeks. I don't know how long the doctor's up for, but they're both from Texas. And they were arguing about what's better, Dallas or Houston. But anyway, they're travelers.
I'll be damned.
I've been seeing
The
a lot
the
of nurses
doctor's
and stuff do that lately.
the
Well,
doctor's
they
actually a
take some-
pulmonologist, so we
Oh,
got the
that's
right guy
good.
here. Yeah.
They're talking about a lot of the doctors and nurses that are traveling from one to the other that has been exposed and have dealt with this virus before elsewhere. So they're shipping them into these different places that are fighting this virus. So that's good, I guess.
Yep.
And did you
No.
hear Mike say that he's a pulmonologist? The doctor's a pulmonologist.
Oh, that's good. I need some phone calls made.
And she hasn't taken any blood since the first couple days she was here. So
Oh, that's
Well,
really
Really?
good.
She hasn't had any more transfusions?
Nope.
no.
Oh, that is good.
Yep.
There is. Sounds like she's not bleeding anymore anyway.
Yep.
That's good. That's great. That's great. I need some phone calls made. So somebody, Jim or
What
because I can't make them because I don't make any sense. I don't make sense to myself. I don't make sense to my poor nurses. They think I'm nutty in a fruitcake. And
You
I
are.
do That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And anyway, anyhow, what am I gonna say? Oh, I need some phone calls made because something's not getting through. Danny, you made the call to Dr. Hauser.
Yep.
Okay.
For the ointment?
I do not have that. Because the nurse came in and told me that she got the message that she had, that Hauser had called over here. And that it was going to the pharmacy that night, but I wouldn't probably get it till the morning. Okay. This is Friday. And I have not, N-O-T, capital letters, not received any of the cream, period. Okay?
Okay.
So, if somebody could check on that, I don't know whether to call Dr. Hauser again, but that don't sound like I need to do that, because it sounds like Hauser has done his part of the job.
Yeah,
He's
sounds like
called,
I need to call the nurse.
I don't know, there's some place in this stupid place. I told you, Danny, I gotta get out of here. They're killing me. They ain't kidding me.
What's the other call you need done?
Somebody needs to call my pulmonologist.
Oh,
Because,
about the oxygen level?
yes, because, okay.
They told you, did he tell you to bump it to a 3?
Honey, I haven't talked to him.
Okay.
They called him from the home, from the intelligence place.
Yeah, I gotta leave, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Mike.
Sweetie.
Love Grandma. Bye.
Love,
Bye.
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 Kissy,
Bye, Dad.
kissy,
Love you.
kissy, kissy.
Go ahead.
Anyway,
Pulmonologist.
So we need to call the pulmonologist to see if it's supposed to be at 3 permanently?
ask the pulmonologist, what did he tell him? Because the one nurse told me, yes, that's in my records. It should be at 3. Then this one last night, her and I got into an argument, and she informed me, no, it's not. It's at 2. It's not supposed to be at 3. So all I know is what I have been told, that it's supposed to be at 3. I said, oh, go down there and look at my record. I have looked at it, and it's at that 2. Well, what am I gonna do, Danny? I can't go down there and look at the fucking record.
All right. Well, we can check on that. I'll do both of those things.
Well, I'd appreciate it if there's somebody that could take my place till I get loose to where I can do some of this myself. I hate this. Yeah.
I understand.
I hate this. I hate it.
I may not be able to I'll call the nurse and find out what they say they have, but I'll call the pulmonologist. I won't be able to get a hold of him until Monday.
Oh, I know that. I'm not expecting overnight answers.
Okay.
But if I think
We demand immediate results.
I think
So you'd better find out where the pulmonologist lives and track him down
Well, you
No,
got
I can do that.
you got
and
the
get this
badge,
answer.
Matt. You got the badge. Go do it.
That's true, but it's the
Yeah.
wrong color. It's silver,
But he's
not
got the
gold. I
mom
can't do that sort of
badge.
thing.
Matthew, I'm gonna have to take you with me. I know that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I'm gonna have to take you and Ryan with me. I have a nurse and a policeman with me. Now they better get their shit act together, and I'm gonna threaten them with that next time I talk to them.
That'd be official.
Yep.
Yes, it will.
We got about 5
Okay.
minutes left.
Is it
Okay.
over with?
Almost.
Unless
So,
we're restarting.
any other phone calls, Mom, that needs to be made?
Honey, I probably won't think of them till after I said goodbye.
Okay. So
My
I'm gonna
brain, I'll
change the
call
subject
them.
because all you dog people out there, I need to know this answer. I was talking to Mom the other day, and I'm getting Bailey a haircut on that Monday before we leave for the float trip. We're taking Bailey on the float trip.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
So, do dogs get sunburned?
They can.
Oh, you're muted, Danny. I didn't hear what you said.
Double check with Jan.
I can ask Jim, but I've never known a dog to get sunburnt unless
Oh,
you cut
they-
his hair too short.
Right. And they usually cut Bailey short.
Right. So I didn't know if I had to get dog sunscreen.
I can find out for Jan. But
Jan
you
would
gotta-
know for
are you
sure.
going to your vet or your groomer to get him done?
I'm gonna do the groomer. Jennifer has taken care of dogs forever. I'm gonna talk to her too to make sure she knows he'll be out in the sun. So
Yeah,
maybe cut his
keep
short.
his hair a little longer.
Yeah.
I just Googled it. And said dogs can get a sunburn.
Sure they
They
can.
Answer.
Okay.
Especially if you got a Chihuahua. They can get
Yeah, but
sunburned.
if they have enough hair to cover them, it's not a problem. But Bailey's hair is getting a little thin.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, and
if
if you cut it
hippos
short,
and elephants can get sunburns, dogs can get sunburns.
You just get one of those umbrella hats.
Yeah, just stick it on his back.
the cone of shame.
Well, yeah. Why don't I just borrow George's cone, put it on his back?
Down like a lampshade. and Good to go.
Yeah.
Stick it on his
Way
tail.
smaller. George's comb wouldn't even fit his waist.
Just
Stick it
just
on
put a
his
sombrero
tail.
around. Put a sombrero around Bailey's waist, and then it'll cover his whole body, and we'll be good.
There you go.
Stick it on
Might have
his,
to tape it to his butt and his head, but other than that, it's fine.
listen to me.
We're listening.
Stick the cone of shame on his tail. And,
On
and
his
pull it up and take some tape and tape it on around there.
Duct
Be like
tape.
an umbrella.
Huh?
Would it be like an umbrella?
Sure. And you could just tape it on there and keep him from getting sunburned.
If he can put his tail up high enough for it,
Oh, he will.
he might not be able to if we weigh it down with the cone.
Well, maybe he'll be so proud. Maybe he'll
Maybe-
be so proud he will stick it right up there. Up
Maybe.
your- I don't want to say, I don't know where he would stick it, but he could stick it right up there.
Well,
Just
maybe-
I'm gonna let you guys go. Grandma, I love you. Good talk.
All right.
I love you too, sweetheart. Thank you for your phone calls or your Zoom calls.
And thanks for answering.
I do appreciate them. You poor old sucker, you calling your old grandma all the time. Yeah, well,
All right.
love you, love you.
Love you.
Love you in bunches and bunches. Okay?